Hello everyone. In today's class, I'll be discussing you about the question paper problems on quality parameters of water. The theory part on this was discussed in the previous video. So you can just go and click on my previous video and you can read the theory part. So these are the questions which are asked in the previous year exams. So presence of chlorides and sulfates of calcium and magnesium in water causes permanent hardness. Right answer is permanent hardness. Odor and taste is controlled by aeration process. A waterborne disease is dysentery. The permissible turbidity in milligram per liter for potable water is 5 to 10 ppm. The maximum permissible limit of fluoride in drinking water should not exceed 1.5 ppm. The hardness is usually measured by soap solution test. Concentration of fluorides discernible in water should not be more than 1 milligram per liter. The permissible turbidity for drinking water is 5 to 10 ppm. The turbidity in water is due to clay and silt particles. So match list on 1 and 2. So excess of nitrates causes blue baby disease. So A is 4, either with A or C. Excess of fluorides causes bone weakness or the teeth weakness. So answer is C. Waterborne pathogens are all of this. So the desirable limit of chloride content as per BIS standards in water for domestic supply should not exceed 250 ppm. B. coli or E. coli are generally harmless organisms and their presence in water indicates the presence of pathogenic bacteria. Most common source of acidity in water is carbon dioxide. The hardness caused by sulfates, chlorides, and nitrates of calcium or magnesium is termed as permanent hardness. Bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium causes temporary hardness in water. The temporary hardness of water is caused by bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium. The removal of dissolved organic matter occurs in trickling filters. The right answer is trickling filters. The maximum permissible limit for fluoride in drinking water is 1.5 milligram per liter. Permissible chloride content for water supply is 250 milligram per liter. Dental disorder or decalcification is caused by fluorine. Hardness is expressed as CaCO3. Which one of the following would contain water with a maximum amount of turbidity is reverse? Zero hardness of water is achieved by zero hardness of water is achieved. Answer is ion exchange method. So match list and list 2 with the correct answer. So absence of fluorides represents dental caries. So A is 3. And I know this presence of excess nitrates causes 1. So C is 1. So answer is C, 3, 4, 1, 2. Nitrates more than 45 milligram per liter in water leads to a disease causing none of the above. Hardness of water is caused by the presence of calcium and magnesium. The product of H plus ions and OH minus ions in a strong alkali at 25 degrees centigrade is 10 power minus 14. The permissible limit of arsenic in drinking water is 0.01 ppm as I have given you a chart there. The measure of absorption or scattering of light with suspended material present in the water is known as turbidity. What is the following is the minimum limit of the dissolved oxygen that must be in the water for survival of aquatic life is 4. So the threshold odor number for a water sample of 20 ml diluted to standard 100 ml mixture in which the odor is barely detectable is this problem I have solved and the answer I have got is 5. When the mode of measurement of turbidity is the absorption of light, the measuring device is called as turbidimeter. Which of the following properties of water is determined by EDTA solution is hardness? Acceptable limit for pH of drinking water is 6.5 to 8.5. Groundwater is usually free from suspended impurities. The most common cause of acidity in water is carbon dioxide. For maximum alkalinity of water, pH value should be, the answer is 14. So the answer for this is bacteria, viruses, protozoa, helminthes. So you need to find out the correct options for this. So typhoid is a, there are 4 options here. I've given you a chart in there. So bacteria is typhoid. Typhoid is a bacteria. I've mentioned the chart in the video also in the previous video. So bacteria is a paratyphoid. So first A is 3. So only this option is correct. And match list 1 and 2. So methylboglonia and or blue baby disease is due to the nitrate concentration. So A is directly 4. So 3 options are correct. So then sulfate concentration is laxative effect. B is 1. So these 2 options. If it is less than 1, it is cavities in teeth. C is 3. So the option is 4th option. The maximum permissible limit of chlorides is in potable water in absence of an alternate sources. Maximum permissible limit is 1000. The pure water freezes at which freezes at, that 0 degrees centigrade. Water contains H2O, 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen atom. So what is this? Mass list 1 and 2. Dissolved sulfates and chlorides of calcium and magnesium. Dissolved bicarbonates of calcium and dissolved fluorides of sodium. Dissolved organic matter. Fluorides causes dental. So C is 4. First and last option. Bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium, B is 1. Option B is, so dental fluorides of sodium and dissolved organic matter. So dissolved sulfates and chlorides of calcium and magnesium. Sulfates and chlorides of calcium and magnesium is hardness, correct? So A is 1. And B, dissolved bicarbonates of calcium and magnesium is alkalinity and softness. Okay, we'll keep this apart. Dissolved chlorides and sodium. C is chlorides of sodium is impairment of dental teeth. Correct. C is always 4. Either I should go with option A or D. But dissolved sulfates of chlorides and calcium and magnesium is always a hardness. So option D is correct. Okay. And excess of nitrates causes blue babies. A is 4. So A or C option. The excess of fluorides causes fragile bones. So B is 3. So option C is correct. So I know color is measured in terms of TCU and odor threshold odor number. So C is 1 and D is 2. So option 4 is correct. Which one of the following test employs Ferroin indicator, that is chemical oxygen demand? The maximum safe permissible limit of sulfates in domestic water supply is 200 milligram per liter. So these are the questions which I've got from the previous year question papers, and I've discussed here the theory part and the discussion on the of the answers I've discussed in the previous paper. So please go through the previous video so that you'll come to know. So thank you.